Man, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. It does. What do I mean? It feels good to be back. For my new people, for my new divine souls, we've been cooking. We've been cooking. Y'all done seen the journey. Y'all done seen the community posts. We've been cooking. What we've been cooking? We've been cooking Elevated Oasis. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a little ad for Elevated Oasis, but there will be many shameless plugs in the future. But Elevated Oasis is what we've been cooking over the past 3.5 months. For me, it's more than just a website. It's a beacon of light. A place where information has been shared, can be shared, and shall be shared to explore the ways of both inner healing but external healing. Ways to live sustainably. Ways to help the foreign countries. Ways to help ourselves internally. But also some divine gifts that you can buy at Elevated Oasis. That's my little spiel. That's my little elevator pitch, and that's what we've been working on. If you want to know more about it, feel free to check out the other cosmic posts that we done dropped, and also go ahead and visit it. The link's down in the description. All right. But we're back. The Cosmic Show shall return to its regular scheduled program. For my new people, my new divine souls, my name is Mark Anthony. Peace, 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 reflections, and welcome to Elevated Talk. Now, here's the thing. We in a war right now. We are in both a mental and astral war. And what I mean by this is, if you look to the previous videos, right, we're just going to pick up right where we left off. If you look to the previous videos, we were talking about how certain tactics have been used to keep us in lower conscious states, to keep us in lower vibrational states. And we also talked about practices to help us take us out of those lower vibrational states, which I'm pretty sure anybody watching this right now is aware, or anybody that may be starting their journey right now. So why do we want to get out of lower conscious states? And I'm going to answer this question right now. Because the truth is, each and every single one of us have unique powers. Each and every single one of us came down here with a unique mission, right? But what has happened is, when we came down here, one, that we forgot. And then on top of that, from all the tactics we've mentioned in the other videos, from the school system, you have this celebrity warfare going on right now, being used as a distraction, right? It's almost like these things come out planned, right? Because like on an energetic level, we just switch seasons. And as soon as we switch seasons, they came out with some celebrity bullshit, right? Because they know the power of switching seasons. And they want us to be distracted with the bullshit. And this goes into the war that we're in. And what I mean by when I say is mental. Because these things are affecting our chi, our awareness, right? The most potent and what's the word I'm looking for? The most potent and rare, extravagant thing that we have is our energy, is our chi. That's our awareness. Where we're putting that is what grows. And so if they can get you wrapped up in this low vibrational music, eating this bioengineered food, wrapped up in the celebrity BS, then your energy is focused on these physical illusions and not unlocking the power that is within you. And that's what I mean when it's a war. Because when they can keep us divided, when they can keep us in these lower conscious states, then they don't gotta worry about nothing. But the real thing is that this ain't going on for no longer, right? This is not happening. Like this not we finna set the new trend, you know what I mean? And so, but this starts with you choosing to redirect where you're putting your time, money, and energy. I dove into that in another video. But I mentioned this and I titled this talking about the senses and things like that, because it's when we start to become aware of these senses that we have, these senses that lie outside of our physical senses, like your clairvoyance, your intuition, your sense of self, your emotions, right? Emotions, energy, emotion, right? When you allow yourself and your energy to be directed inward to actually feel, you begin to communicate with yourself on deeper levels. You begin to see yourself on deeper levels. And so when we can no longer allow these, constraints and these illusions to be the forefront of our consciousness, but not disregard them, be aware that they're there, but understand the energetics. Understand that it's just a tactic to keep our conscious state at a lower vibration, to try to keep us separated over some bullshit like the left and the right, the blue and the red, right? So when we can transcend those things, it allows us to start tapping into our unique purpose, to start seeing the reason that we are here, to start embodying our powers, right? My healers, my channelers, right? There are many more. There are many more that are unexplored and that are waiting for you to go explore. But you may be asking, how do I do this? How do I get started? Check out all, no, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I've dove into practices in my other videos that talk about how to awaken your sense of self. That sense of self that is the all, that is connected to all, that is spirit. To awaken that connection back within spirit. Because you can call it an awakening, but it's really a remembrance, because we return back to what we've always been. But they don't want you to know that. That's why they tell you about what's going on in Hollywood. That's why they feed you those talkies. That's why they feed you those things. And I keep mentioning these things. I don't want to become that channel. I promise you, we're not going to become that channel where we just harp on all the different tactics. But we have to be aware of them so that we can transcend them. And so it's by choosing to transcend these things and tap into that energy. Start moving that energy around. Start doing meditation, right? Rather than waking up and going on your phone instantly, maybe take a moment, right? Give yourself 20 minutes. Read a book. Just stand out in nature. Go look at the sun. Sun gaze a bit, right? These changes don't have to be drastic. They can be bit by bit. But it's the choice to choose to no longer let your consciousness and your energy be drained by this bullshit that, they, them, the deep state, right? Whatever they put out, like no longer letting your energy be drained by them, and become aware of the tactics so that you can transcend them, so that you can start tapping into your powers. And like I said, it's unique to all of us. Anybody watching this video right now is going to have a different unique power. And that different unique power serves with the different unique purpose that you have here on earth. But if we continue to stay in these lower conscious states, we're not going to find it. We got to activate it. It's like turning it on. It's unlocking your DNA. It's turning on the right side of your brain, right? Leaving that programmed analytical logic, right? It serves its purpose. Trust me, it serves its purpose. But we also got another side of the brain. I feel that we have the ability to use more than 10% of our brain. But we got to meditate a little bit. We got to tap in with that deeper part and essence of self. Just remember that. You got powers. You got powers, my ninja. You got powers, my ninja, waiting for you to unlock them, for real. Waiting. So, my personal practice that I love to do, that helped me awaken and unlock, is two things. Very simple. This is my bread and butter. Everybody's bread and butter might be different. Right? Some people like ranch on their pasta. Some people like pizza with ranch. Some people like to eat alkaline diet. Some people like to eat meat. See what I mean? Everybody got their own bread and butter. All right? So, my bread and butter is journaling. And I like to do this recent meditation. There's so many. This recent meditation that I've been doing is where I take a deep breath. And hold it. Really feel my body, right? Really feel my essence. Close my eyes. Feel the ancientness of my being, right? Understand that I am not just a human being. I am not bound by these linear concepts. I'm playing in these linear concepts, but I am not bound by these linear concepts. I know for some that may take a little time to ponder on, but in that it lies by remembering your connection with spirit, to know you are limitless, to know that you are more than just a human being, and to tap in with that essence of self. And that starts with breathing and directing your energy within. You have things like box breathing. You have things like Sa, right? All these different ancient methodologies and practices that have been used by our ancestors before they had all this BS and this colonization, to help them tap in with that spirit, to help them tap in with their powers and unique essence. Like I said, it just needs to be activated. All right. For me, it's journaling and meditating, walking bare feet in nature, and just experiencing life. But they don't want you to know this, right? And I'm not joking. They literally do not want you to know this, because here's the thing. Once you recognize that most of this shit has been BS, most of this shit has been programming, and you recognize that we are all one, that we all have these unique powers and unique gifts waiting to be unlocked. And as we start to unlock them and tap in with that unity consciousness, that's what they are scared of. And that alone should tell you right there that we have the real power. We have the real power. Like, let that sit in. Like, we have the real power. They just told us that the president got the real power, or the Democrats got the real power. Is I'm not gonna say it's all BS, because certain systems are necessary, but just don't allow these things to confine your energy. Begin to awaken yourself, awaken your spirit, awaken that dragon within, awaken that kundalini within, right? Real shit, it's a little segue, right? That's why I dropped the chakra course on Elevated Oasis, all right? For anybody that's looking to step into this beginner awakening, right? The chakras is a great way to start awakening, for real. That's what I did at my first years of remembering, right? That's what I did in my first years of remembering, and it's really what guided me to kind of go vegetarian, because I remember watching a video and it was like, to get the full effects of the chakras, you must go vegetarian. And I remember I was on that fire mode, bro. I just like that, the cold turkey it. But now I know that everybody's not like that. All right. So to end this off, all right, I highly suggest go check out Elevated Oasis. But to end this off, I want to say that remind yourself how powerful you are. Know that this external world has no constraints over you. Only constraints that happen is when you give the power to the external, or you choose to constrain yourself. Know that what lies within you, the power you see in anybody else, lies inside of you. It just has to be awakened. All right? Bit by bit, do some journaling. Talk to the inner child. Talk to your ancestors. Communicate with the higher realms. Allow yourself to operate on higher consciousness. I also suggest fasting. Fasting is a beautiful way to help the body cleanse and awaken that fire, awaken that what's called junk DNA, right? Also, sun gazing can help with that. I'm just spitballing here, all right? Jot this down. Put this on the paper, all right? I'm sure some of you notice. I'm sure some of you may not notice, but understand we are in war, and the greatest thing that we can do right now is heal ourselves and tap into our unique powers. Sending y'all nothing but cosmic love, cosmic strength. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? Just wanted to look at you guys and let y'all know we in this together, bro. We in this together, man. All right. Peace to all. Gratitude to the ancestors. Much love.